Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Hello again to the horse racing enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee on what has been an incredible day. I've had so many of you message me, and they are all real people. They're not family or friends. They're all real subscribers to the channel who've all had a very, very good day, as have I, so I'm delighted at that. Now, what will tomorrow bring? Well, I've already done the back form, and that's all I'm doing tomorrow. Some very interesting picks, just like today. I did say that last night. I felt that there were good-looking, interesting horses today. Well, I was right. 2 winners and a third out of the 3 horses. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Apart from if the third had won, it would have been, my God, boom, boom, boom. Anyway, well done to all the subscribers who kept the faith and had a good bet today and have won well. Disappointed for the people who haven't looked at the video today, so they won't have known what we backed and they would have missed out. And I have warned so many times in the past, when you miss out with this system, if you don't follow them every day, you will miss out on some really, really good days, and today's been that, exactly that. But hey, I can't force people to watch the videos. I can't force people to put bets on. I never would. It's always going to be your choice. Well done to the people who did, and I hope people who didn't watch tomorrow's, which is now what I'm doing now. Right, here we go then. Tuesday the 24th of February 2026. What have we got? Right, Newcastle. They're all these horses are on the all-weather. We've got Newcastle and Southwell tomorrow, and we've started off with a 2:42 at Newcastle. It is a 5 furlong race on standard ground in a Class 6. And the one that really stands out is number 2 on the race card, Amajit, distance winner. Also, it won this type of race on the distance on a Class 5. This is a Class 6, of course. It is £19 below its best official win rating over the distance, and better than the class that it's in. So that straight away gives me good vibes for this one tomorrow. That's Amajit in the Newcastle 2:42. Right, moving on to the Newcastle 4:12. It is a 7 furlong race. It is a standard course ground, and it is a Class 6 again. And number 2 is the next one to stand out again. Number 2 on the race card, Outrun the Storm. Outrun the Storm. It is won at £11 higher over the distance and at a better class than it is running tomorrow. It is a course and distance winner. It has a claimer on board as well, which pushes it up to a +16. And as I said, it's won over the distance in a Class 4 race. This is over the distance 7 furlong in a Class 6. So a couple of class drops there. So the back form really comes into play here. And that is Outrun the Storm in the Newcastle 4:12. Right, moving on to the Newcastle 4:42. We have got a 7 furlong race on standard ground in a Class 6 race. It is number 4 on the race card, Haberdy, Haberdi, Haberdy. It is a distance winner. It is £17 lower now than when it won over distance and on a Class 4 race than it is today. So it's currently up at 58. It's won up at 75 over the distance in a Class 4. 2 classes better than this one, and that's Ste&Dee in the 442 at Newcastle. Right, moving on to the Southwell 530 race. It is a 6 furlong, standard ground and a Class 6 again. A lot of Class 6 races tomorrow, quite poor quality racing. But we've got number 4 on the race card. Ahmad Jamira, yes, we've backed it many times this year. Excuse me, many times this year. It's currently off a mark of 54. It's won. Now remember, this is a Class 6 race. It's won over the distance in a Class 3 at 82. So £28 above where it is now. And it also has a claim on board which pushes it over 30 better than it is now in the past. And its current form is also brilliant, 4-3-2. So if it's going to win, well, it could be tomorrow. It is a really, really good horse. It's due a win, Ahmad Jamira. It really is. It's run really well this year. Had quite a few places. Is it tomorrow that we see it cross the line first? And then we've just got one more at Southwell tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's a 6 furlong standard ground, another Class 6 race, and we are going for the bottom weight. It's currently off a mark of 46. It's won over the distance in a Class 5 race on a mark of 75. That's £29 better than it is tomorrow. It has won also over the course, and it looks a really good one. There's 5 really exciting looking horses there tomorrow. Right, I've also got 2 others, not quite as exciting because the gap isn't as big, but I'm going to throw them out there because I do have a little bit of an inkling that these 2 could also perform well tomorrow. So what are they, you ask yourself? Well, we have got in the Newcastle 342. These aren't as concrete as the 5 I've given you, remember. They are a lower back form rating, but they are still lower than when they won over distance and class. It is a 6 furlong standard Class 5 race, Newcastle 342. Number 6 on the race card, the Green Man. Now it's also won over the course as well, but as I said, it's won over the distance at 80 in the Class 5 race. It's currently off a mark of 73, so you see what I mean. It's only 7 above that, but it's still above. Its back form is still above its current rating. And I'm confident enough with the Green Man to say it's got a real good chance of getting a place tomorrow. Right, your last one, which is also another one that is not as good as the first 5, in the Southwell 355. It's a mile race. It's off standard ground on a Class 5 race. It is number 4 on the race card. It's currently off a mark of 75. It's won over the course. It's won over the distance in a Class 5 race at a mark of 81. So it's only £6 above where it is. Its back form is only £6 above where what is now. But it's enough. Cephalus, yeah, not syphilis, cephalus. Stop laughing. Cephalus. And that's in the 355 at Southwell. And that is your 5 main selections for tomorrow, and your 2, we'll call them backups, shall we? Not quite as good a quality, but still certainly worth an interest. And who knows what tomorrow might bring. I hope you have a great night, whatever you're doing. I'm going to settle down shortly and watch the Everton and Manchester United match. Should be a good one. And I hope whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. And I will see you all again tomorrow with the results. I will also be putting on my bets and the busy punter selections on in the morning. And of course the market movers, which I'm not even sure how they've been doing, but people seem to be quite excited by these market moves. Good night, God bless.